Brett Hudson.
Mr Speaker, it's a pleasure to rise in support of this, the Land Transfer Bill, in its second reading. I think there's no disagreement at all across the House that the government holds an incredibly important role in dealing with land transfers and ensuring New Zealanders can have confidence in their property rights, although Mr O'Rourke might have something to say in a few minutes' time, and it'll be well informed given that neither he nor any of his colleagues actually sat on the Government Administration Committee. But, you know, New Zealand First MPs are like New Zealand First opinions are like belly buttons. Everyone's got one. So, Mr Speaker, I don't think there's any debate at all that this current land title registration system is somewhat outdated. I mean, the Principal Act dates back some 60 years. The principles behind it, as sound as they might be, the legislation that it fed from dates back perhaps 100 years or more earlier than that. Much of the language is archaic, complex, and quite frankly difficult to understand, which some people might ascribe to many speeches that are actually delivered in this chamber from time to time. However, now is the right time to do something about it. So we look at what was placed in front of the committee to consider. One of the most simple yet perhaps not quite so easy things to execute was, how do we deal with a system that is based on processes that date back at least 60, if not 100 years, and how do we make them relevant to the way that business is transacted in so many spheres today? So the key to that was, how do we deal with electronic documents and electronic transfers? It is a pleasure to be able to report back to you and to the House that the bill as it was written up and as the committee have assessed it will now support the ability to conduct business, if not quite in the latest part of the 21st century, at least in something akin to it. Along the way, of course, the committee heard submissions from a number of parties. There wasn't 100% agreement on all facets of that, and has been noted the Bankers Association had a few things to say. It is with great pleasure I stand alongside my colleagues and note that we did agree to remove clauses 54 and 55, a unanimous decision. There's no need to layer more compliance, effort and costs on New Zealanders as they transact property changes. Mr Speaker, there is not much more to say other than this is a bill that is long overdue. It's one that I hope will sail through the House through the next couple of stages and will make it through to enactment in a very short period of time. I commend this bill to the House.